Imagine a world where every child has an intimate understanding of the natural world and where that bond creates a lifelong connection with nature. How many of you had a special place where you would go explore as a kid? A lot of us, right? Take a moment and just remember that place. Now for me, that place was the River Legacy Nature Center. Growing up in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, you might not expect for there to be much wilderness. But there, nestled in a bend of the Trinity River, is where my grandparents would send me to nature camp every summer. There, alongside all the other 4-year-olds, I would catch plastic fish from a little tub, collect all the pretty rocks that I saw on the trail, and squeal with the excitement of touching a shed snakeskin. After camp, I would sit by this pond with this mom, eating animal crackers and peanut butter sandwiches, and telling her about all the cool things that I learned that day. That's where my love of nature sprouted, and that's why nature education is so important. Richard Louv, author of Last Child in the Woods, says that passion is lifted from the earth itself by the muddy hands of the young. If we are going to save environmentalism and the environment, we must first save an endangered indicator species, the child in nature. Now, a study done by Cambridge University in 2017 proves that young adults that spent time in nature as kids are far more likely to care about the environment into adulthood. Not only does a connection to nature create a sense of stewardship, but time in nature also contributes to a child's social, emotional, and educational development and improves their mental health. The time I spent learning about and being absorbed in nature had such a profound impact on me that my family decided we would move to Colorado, thinking that getting out of the city and into the mountains would give me far more opportunities in terms of nature education. But to our surprise, when we moved there, we found that there were no nature programs like the one that I had in Texas. And so, as you do, we decided to create our own. So, this is me at 7 years old going on a hike with our newly founded nature club. We had members of our local Audubon club take us on guided hikes. We would compete to see who had the best nature joke that week, and we would identify anything and everything we thought was interesting along the trail. Around the same time, I created my first kids' activity book, the Explore More Challenge for Kids, with a little help from my mom. This book has been my way of sharing my excitement and my love of nature and making exploring and discovery fun for other kids. Now, that book was donated by our community to every third grader in our school district. And I continued to distribute those books through that nature center up until COVID hit, and we moved to New York to be closer to family. We chose the Adirondacks because we heard about this really cool natural science museum called the Wild Center with incredible opportunities for youth and teens. Because of the Wild Center, I have had the opportunity to meet Jane Goodall and go to conferences with Al Gore, and because of the Wild Center, I'm here talking to you all today. My wish is for every kid to have a place like this. I envision bringing nature-based education to kids in every community, whether that's in a huge city or a tiny town. And my idea of how to do that is through mobile nature centers. Imagine a converted school bus, a schoolie, rolling into a neighborhood and transforming a vacant lot into a hub of nature education. Going to schoolyards, farmers markets, community events. This is a way for everyone to have access to a nature center. My dream is simple: universal access to both nature and nature education. Through initiatives like mobile nature centers, we can empower communities, educate future leaders, and ensure that nature's wonders are accessible for everyone. Thank you.